door opens. Someone walks into the room. They haven't spoken. They haven't smiled. You don't know their name. And yet, something extraordinary has already happened. Your brain has begun deciding who they are. Not just whether you like them, whether they're intelligent, competent, trustworthy, confident, successful. All of this before a single conversation. How can so much certainty grow from so little information? Psychologists have spent more than a century studying that question, and what they discovered quietly shapes almost every important decision you will ever make. Who gets hired? Who gets promoted? Who gets trusted? Who gets believed? Even who gets loved? The remarkable part isn't that our brains judge people. The remarkable part is how quickly those judgments begin to feel like facts. They aren't. They're stories. Stories your brain writes before you even realize it's holding the pen. Long before social media. Long before television. Long before psychologists had a name for what was happening. One man noticed something curious. His name was Edward Thorndike, an American psychologist and a careful observer of human judgment. In the early 1920s, the United States Army asked officers to evaluate the soldiers under their command. The task seemed simple. Rate each soldier on a number of different qualities: intelligence, leadership, reliability, physical appearance, character. Each quality was supposed to stand on its own. But something strange kept appearing. When an officer believed a soldier was handsome, that same soldier was far more likely to be judged intelligent, dependable, disciplined, capable. Even when there was no evidence, those qualities belonged together. The opposite happened too. If one characteristic created a poor first impression, other unrelated qualities quietly fell with it. One judgment began coloring every judgment that followed. Thorndike realized the officers weren't really evaluating 5 separate traits. They believed they were. But without realizing it, their minds had already combined them into one. One strong impression had quietly spread across everything else, like light forming a glowing ring around the object at its center. Thorndike gave this invisible pattern a name: the halo effect. The remarkable part wasn't that these officers made mistakes, it was that they never noticed they were making them. They believed they were being objective, careful, fair. Instead, their first impression had already begun writing the rest of the story. Nearly 100 years later, we still do exactly the same thing. Only now, we make those judgments in seconds. Sometimes before someone has even spoken. The halo effect doesn't change the other person. It changes what you believe you see. Imagine meeting someone for the first time. They smile warmly. They speak confidently. They're well dressed. Without realizing it, your mind begins filling in everything else. You assume they're intelligent, responsible, honest, capable, perhaps even kind. But notice something. You weren't shown those qualities. You supplied them. One observation quietly became many conclusions. The halo effect doesn't ask your brain to lie. It asks something far more dangerous: to complete an unfinished picture. Our minds dislike missing pieces. When information is incomplete, the brain fills the gaps, usually without asking permission. That stranger might actually be brilliant, or average, generous, or selfish, patient, or impulsive. You don't know yet. No one could. You've only met them. Yet certainty arrives long before evidence. And once certainty arrives, something remarkable happens. We begin looking for proof that we were right. Every confident answer confirms our first impression. Every mistake is quietly forgiven. Every success feels expected. The halo begins protecting itself. Psychologists have found that once an impression forms, we naturally notice the information that supports it and overlook the information that doesn't. Not because we're dishonest, not because we're careless, because our brains prefer a simple story to a complicated person. The halo effect isn't merely a first impression. It's the beginning of a narrative that quietly edits everything that follows. And once that story begins, it becomes surprisingly difficult to separate who someone really is from who we first imagined them to be. The remarkable part is that this doesn't happen once in a while. It happens every day. In classrooms, job interviews, hospitals, courtrooms, elections, even around the dinner table. The halo doesn't stay inside the laboratory. It quietly follows us everywhere. The halo effect doesn't stay inside our minds. It quietly changes the world around us. Imagine walking into a job interview. Two candidates, similar experience, similar education, similar ability. One arrives looking confident, speaking comfortably, making easy eye contact. The interview has barely begun, and yet something invisible has already begun to tip the scales. Confidence begins looking like competence. Poise begins looking like intelligence. Charm begins looking like leadership. Sometimes those impressions are true. Sometimes they are not. The halo effect doesn't care. Now, follow it a little farther. A patient walks into a doctor's office. A student raises a hand. A witness takes the stand. A politician steps onto a stage. A stranger creates a profile online. Each time, before evidence arrives, the story begins writing itself. The attractive candidate is remembered a little more favorably. The confident speaker sounds a little more convincing. The respected expert is questioned a little less often. Not because anyone planned it, not because people wished to be unfair, because first impressions have extraordinary momentum. Once they begin moving, they quietly gather more evidence, more confidence, more certainty, until eventually we forget where the story actually began. The halo effect doesn't simply influence our decisions. It influences the opportunities people receive, the mistakes we forgive, the risks we overlook, and sometimes the futures we create for one another. The remarkable part isn't that this happens once. It's that it happens thousands of times every day, so quietly that almost no one notices. But perhaps the most surprising discovery is still ahead. Because the halo effect doesn't only shape how you see other people, it quietly shapes how they see you. Until now, this story has been about the people you've judged. But there is another side to the halo effect, one that is far more personal. Every room you've ever entered, every interview, every first date, every classroom, every business meeting, every handshake, someone was quietly forming a first impression of you. Before you explained yourself, before you demonstrated your ability, before they discovered who you really were. They had already begun writing your story. Sometimes that story opened doors. People believed in you before you had earned it. Someone took a chance because something about you felt trustworthy, competent, promising. Other times, the opposite happened. Someone underestimated you, dismissed you, misread your silence as uncertainty, your confidence as arrogance, your caution as weakness. Neither story was completely true, because you are more than anyone's first impression. Think about the people who surprised you, the colleague who became a close friend, the quiet student who became the strongest leader, the nervous applicant who became the best person for the job. They didn't change. Your understanding did. The halo effect has one remarkable weakness: time. Given enough conversations, enough shared experiences, enough opportunities to truly know another person, reality begins replacing the story. That may be the most hopeful discovery of all. First impressions are powerful, but they are not destiny. Every meaningful relationship you have today exists because someone looked again, listened longer, asked one more question, stayed one conversation past their first impression. Perhaps the greatest gift we can offer another human being is the chance to become more than the story we first imagined. Awareness cannot stop the halo effect, but it can create something extraordinary. A pause between impression and conclusion. And sometimes that pause changes everything. Tomorrow, you'll meet someone new. Perhaps only for a moment. cashier, a colleague, a stranger passing you on the sidewalk. Your mind will begin working immediately, quietly, effortlessly, without asking your permission. It will begin telling you who that person is, whether they are capable, whether they are kind, whether they are trustworthy, whether they matter. It has done this your entire life, not because your mind is broken, because it is trying to help you. The remarkable part isn't that the halo effect exists. The remarkable part is that now you can recognize it. And recognition changes something. Not the world, not other people. You. Because once you notice the story your mind has begun writing, you become free to ask one more question. What if I'm wrong? What haven't I seen yet? What else might be true? Sometimes one more conversation changes everything. Sometimes one more chance changes a life. Sometimes one more look reveals the person who was there all along. Every face contains more than a first impression. Every person is larger than the story we first invent. The next time someone surprises you, perhaps they didn't become someone new. Perhaps you simply began to see them more clearly. Look again. Listen longer. Leave room to be surprised. The influence was never the person. It was the story your mind quietly wrote about them. And stories